Mental Health Matters, a community mental health fair and forum, is set for Saturday, May 14th at the C.K. Newsom Center, downtown Evansville. Dr. Thomas Stratton and Tanisha Brooks, both community activists, have the details for this effort to bring awareness and some positive action and outcomes for mental health. It's good to see both of you.
Yes, thank you for having us today.
Thank you so much.
And so this is sponsored by the NAACP.
We actually have a number of organizations, including the organization Ms. Brooks is representing. But yes, the NAACP Evansville branch sort of helped start this, but we have a huge amount of organizations, Black Nurses of Evansville and Heart the Children.
Yes.
Tell us about Udon. We've talked about your organization many times on Local Lifestyles. What's the story behind your organization, and how does that fit in with the forum?
Sure. So In How Are the Children was formed a couple of years ago. We know that the children aren't well, and we've been asking that question. We will no longer ask that question when we figure out, how to get the children well. And so it was just an organization that was created a couple of years ago, where they looked at data from the school to prison pipeline nexus, and the community really wanted to some action steps, and so we formulated this network, and we put together some different initiatives and some community forums, and we just started to collaborate and network with other organizations to try and figure out how can we get the children well, and what type of resources can we implement so that our children can be successful and maximize their highest potential. So.
And that's one of the reasons we're having this particular conversation on this particular day. So Thomas, kind of lay out the day and what the experience will be for the people who come.
Right. So I would just say first, this proceeds from the assumption that healthcare is a human right, and that mental health is health care.
Yes.
So everything else sort of follows from that, and this is in accordance with the NAACP policy of advocating for health equity, and also access to health care for everyone when they need it, regardless of income, regardless of job status, regardless of immigration status, when they need it, including mental health care. So the focus of this mental health fair is to connect people with the resources they need for themselves and for their loved ones.
Right.
We want to break down the barriers to that, including the stigma that is associated with mental health in particular. And there's been conversation and growing discussion and work on that finally over the past couple of years, but there's more work to be done. Breaking down the disparities associated with healthcare, especially affecting historically marginalized, historically excluded communities. So it's going to be a discussion about access to healthcare. It's going to be a discussion about the effects of trauma, building resilience. It's going to be other consequences of trauma, and mental health challenges include addiction and substance dependence. We're having new conversations about substance dependence in this age, and it's very different from the past, of course, when that was seen as a criminal issue. We're finally seeing this as a health care challenge. So connecting people with resources across the board for all this. And we're so fortunate to have experts on mental health for youth in particular, and that's going to be one of our focuses.
Tanisha, we have just a few seconds left. When is it going to be, and how can we sign up?
It's Saturday, May 14th at the C.K. Newsom Center in Evansville, Indiana. There is a sign up on the NAACP. There's a registration link. Just click the Google link. We've actually tried it out, and it works.
And it works.
It works. And also there will be registration the day of the event at the C.K. Newsom Center. Registration begins at 11:30. It's from 11:30 to 4. So we're just super excited. We will have registration in person. If you're unable to access, the computer, or if you don't have the link, you can register when you get there at 11:30 on that day. So Saturday, May 14th, 11:30 is registration. It ends around 4 o'clock, and it's at the C.K. Newsom Center in Evansville, and we're super excited.
I am too. Thank you both for your time, and I want to say thank you on behalf of the community for the tireless work you both do. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.